Hi everyone, I am Hannah First. I'm one of the co-hosts of Adore Beauty's podcast, Beauty IQ Uncensored. I don't actually think I have shared my most recent skincare routine on YouTube, so I'm really excited to share with you my skincare routine. Firstly, I want to go through a couple of things. My skin type. I have oily skin, particularly around the T-zone, so obviously I am prone to breakouts. Secondly, my main concerns. So the concerns that I want to treat are aging, texture, and then the biggest thing that I'm trying to treat is pigmentation. So I spent a couple of months in Queensland last year. I have got a picture that I want to show you about how my skin looked at the end of that trip. I've got melasma, and heat really brings that melasma to the surface, and so I get like a melasma moustache. So this routine is definitely geared towards someone that struggles with texture, pigmentation. So obviously I always cleanse morning and night. I kind of mix up my cleansers. I'm not that fussy on cleansers, but one of my favorites is Aspect Puristat. That's a really, really nice AHA, but gentle cleanser. So really recommend that one. Got my little list of things. So let's start with the AM. So the first serum that I always use in the morning is SkinCeuticals Floretin CF. A lot of you may be familiar with CE Ferulic, which is kind of like their hero cult vitamin C product. I have oily skin, so the recommendation is to use Floretin CF. Now, both are vitamin C serums. They both have 10% L-ascorbic acid. I have tried so many vitamin Cs. I know it's pricey. There's nothing else that I can recommend that is as good as a SkinCeuticals vitamin C. It just is, and I love it. So not sorry, actually. So the next one on my list is I use the Aspect Pigment Punch Plus. I've been through multiple bottles of this serum. I'm currently out, and I shouldn't have thrown it in the bin. So I had the can you put the bottle in here? This is an amazing pigment serum. It really targets pigmentation. I absolutely love this serum. I have been using it as soon as I got back from Queensland. I was on it. Really good for dark spots, for brightening the skin, for evening skin tone. It's got a whole heap of amazing ingredients in there that will target your pigment concerns. Next on my list for the morning is a vitamin B serum. So I'm really liking the Aesthetics RX B serum. This one's got panthenol and niacinamide. So they're the two most popular vitamin B serums. The other ingredient is hyaluronic acid. So I feel like this is kind of all the vitamin B and hyaluronic acid, really hydrating, really good for the skin barrier. It's like a kind of jelly. It feels really hydrating on the skin. So next for the AM is an eye cream. So I actually use eye cream morning and night. This is the SkinCeuticals Eye Complex. I've already done 3 serums. I just want something really quick. I don't want to have to put droppers and more stuff on my eyes, and this one's just really easy. It's not heavy, so if you're prone to milia, it's not a really heavy cream. And how long is that gonna last me? I've been using that for months. If I'm doing makeup, I usually will do a little bit of a glow moisturizer, and then I'll put on my Shine Control primer. So that's if I'm doing makeup. If I'm not doing makeup, I might just use my night cream, like a smaller amount of my night cream. But the most important thing with pigmentation and melasma is SPF. Anytime I'm in the sun, anytime I'm outside feeling really hot, that's when the pigmentation comes. Pigmentation just loves the sun. It loves it. So you've really got to be careful about how much sun you're getting and always protecting yourself. I am SPF and a hat always. After speaking to some dermal therapists, I decided to switch to a physical sunscreen as opposed to using a chemical sunscreen. So this ultraviolet is an SPF 50, and it is a physical sunscreen. So I'm going to show you the texture of it. It's mattifying. So if you've got oily skin, it's going to have that kind of mattifying effect on the skin. Now on to PM. This gets a little bit more complicated because I really do mix it up at nighttime because I'm using stronger actives at night. I don't want to use them every single day. Like I need to give my skin a bit of a break on some nights. So the first one is this Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Serum. My skin doesn't love retinol. Like I've tried to use stronger retinols. My skin gets really red and it gets really sensitive. If you have never used retinol before, I would highly recommend trying this one because it's like really non-irritating on the skin. I do really want to use retinol. Like I love retinol, but my skin just really reacts to it. So I do find this one is probably my favorite retinol to use. The Alpha H Beauty Sleep Power Pill, this one also has retinol, but it also has glycolic acid. I actually did a video with Amy on my thoughts and why I love this so much. It's probably one of my favorite products. I talk about it quite a lot. The reason I like this is it's not too harsh on the skin. It doesn't feel like it strips the skin, but you just wake up and you're like, whoa, what happened last night? Like you really wake up with that glow. I would recommend starting once a week. And then if your skin's tolerating, you could probably increase it to twice a week, but don't use any other glycolic or retinols the night that you're using this. It's a bit more like a creamy texture. I usually just put that onto bare skin and then a moisturizer over the top. So on the nights that I'm, say, using the Murad Retinol, I would then follow that with the ASAP DNA Renewal Treatment. This is a peptide. I hate explaining what peptides are. We did a whole podcast episode on peptides, actually. Maybe go and have a listen to that. I just know that it's good for anti-aging. Go listen to all the other content we've done on it, but I really like this serum, kind of serum cream. So I put this one on after the retinol. I am prone to breakouts, as I mentioned, so I do spot treat. So I usually will get like breakouts, particularly around my period, around here. So what I use is this SkinCeuticals Blemish and Age Defense. This one's a salicylic acid acne treatment, but it's also for aging skin. My skin is like aging in reverse from all this skincare. So I don't really call my skin aging skin, but maybe like 30 plus where you start to lose that collagen. It's got a smell to it as well. It's like strong. It's kind of like when you go get a chemical peel, it's that sort of smell. Finally, obviously I do that's the same eye cream as the morning. I would use a night cream. Even though I have oily skin, I love something that's like heavy and really hydrating at night. I don't generally use that in the morning. At the moment, I'm using Inica Phytofuse Renew Resveratrol Night Cream. I'm loving this. It's kind of a whipped cream texture, so it's not super, super heavy, but you can really feel it doing its magic, working its magic. It actually has a really beautiful smell. I'm really loving this one. And also it's got resveratrol, which I know is sort of like an anti-aging ingredient. Don't ask me much more about it. So that is my current skincare routine. It does change, like it changes all the time, but they're the ones that I've used over and over and over, that I've gone through multiple bottles of, that I know for me work for the concerns that I'm trying to treat. If you liked this video, please subscribe, like it, comment. Let me know what you want to see next, and I will see you next time.